Have you ever listened to someone speak and felt a fire light up inside you, that feeling of, yes, I can do this? What if I told you that you could be the person igniting that spark in others? That's right. Today we're diving deep into the world of motivational speaking. If you've ever dreamed of standing on a stage, sharing your story, and inspiring change, you're in the exact right place. Let's talk about how to turn that dream into your reality. First things first. What's your why? This is the absolute foundation. Why do you want to be a motivational speaker? Is it because you overcame a huge personal challenge? Maybe you mastered a specific skill against all odds, or you have a unique perspective on life, business, or wellness that you believe the world needs to hear. Your why isn't just a topic. It's your core message, the engine that will drive every speech you ever give. It's the authentic passion that will connect you with your audience on a human level. So, take some time, grab a notebook, and really dig deep. What is the one message that you are uniquely qualified and incredibly passionate to share? That's your starting point. Once you've identified your core message, it's time to craft your signature story. People don't remember data points. They remember stories. Your signature story is a personal narrative that beautifully illustrates your core message. Think of it like a mini-movie. It needs a beginning where you set the scene and introduce the conflict, a middle where you detail the struggle and the turning points, and an end that reveals the lesson you learned, the very same lesson you want to impart to your audience. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable here. Your struggles are what make you relatable. Your triumph is what makes you inspiring. Practice telling this story until it flows naturally, like you're sharing it with a close friend. Now, you have your message and your story. How do you structure it into a compelling speech? A great framework to start with is the problem, agitate, solve model. First, you introduce the problem, a common struggle your audience faces, something that makes them nod and say, "That's me." Next, you agitate it. You dive deeper into the pain points, the frustrations, and the consequences of not solving this problem. This isn't about being negative. It's about creating empathy and showing you truly understand their situation. Finally, you present the solve. This is where your core message, your insights, and your story come in as the solution, the beacon of hope. You offer them a new perspective, actionable steps, and the inspiration to start their own journey of transformation. This structure creates a powerful emotional arc that keeps your audience captivated from start to finish. Okay, let's get practical. You can't be a speaker without, well, speaking. You need to practice, and then practice some more. Start small. Record yourself on your phone and watch it back. I know it can be cringy at first, but it's the fastest way to improve. Pay attention to your body language. Are you standing tall and open, or are you closed off? Notice your vocal variety. Are you speaking in a monotone, or are you using pitch, pace, and volume to add emphasis and emotion? Join a local Toastmasters club. It's a fantastic, supportive environment to build confidence and get constructive feedback. The stage doesn't have to be a giant auditorium. It can be a small meeting room, a local community center, or even a virtual summit. Every opportunity to speak is a chance to refine your craft. As you get more comfortable, it's time to start building your speaker brand. What makes you different from every other speaker out there? This goes back to your why and your unique story. Create a simple website or a professional social media profile dedicated to your speaking. Share valuable content related to your core message. Short videos, blog posts, inspiring quotes. This not only showcases your expertise, but also starts building a community around your message. When event organizers are looking for speakers, they'll often check your online presence first. Make sure it clearly communicates who you are, what you speak about, and the value you bring to an audience. A strong brand builds credibility and attracts opportunities. Now for a pro tip that many aspiring speakers overlook. Learn to master the stage, no matter its size. This is about your physical presence. Use the space you have. Don't just stand frozen behind a lectern. Move with purpose. When you're making an important point, you might take a step forward to create intimacy. When you're transitioning to a new idea, you might walk to a different spot on the stage. Use hand gestures that are natural and amplify your words, not distract from them. And most importantly, make eye contact. Don't just scan the room. Try to connect with individual faces for a few seconds at a time. This makes each person feel like you're speaking directly to them, creating a powerful and personal connection that makes your message unforgettable. Let's talk about the technical side for a moment, specifically using visuals. Should you use a PowerPoint or a slide deck? The answer is, it depends. A visual aid should aid your speech, not be your speech. Avoid slides filled with text that you just read aloud. If you're going to use slides, use powerful images, single words or short phrases, or simple graphs that reinforce your point. Think of your slides as the backdrop to your performance. They should enhance the audience's experience, not distract from you, the speaker. Sometimes the most powerful speeches use no visuals at all, relying solely on the power of storytelling and delivery. So, be intentional. Ask yourself, does this slide make my message stronger? If the answer is no, leave it out. As you start getting booked, you need to understand your audience. Before any speaking engagement, do your homework. Who will be in the room? What is their background? What are their biggest challenges or goals? What is the theme of the event? The more you know, the more you can tailor your message to resonate with them specifically. A speech for a room full of corporate executives will be different from a speech for high school students, even if the core message is the same. You'll use different examples, different language, and a different tone. This customization shows that you care, and it makes your impact 100 times more powerful. Never deliver a generic, one-size-fits-all speech. Finally, remember that being a motivational speaker is a journey of continuous growth. After every speech, ask for feedback. Watch the recording if you can. What worked well? What could be improved? Stay a student of your craft. Read books on public speaking and communication. Watch talks from the speakers you admire and analyze what makes them so effective. But above all, stay true to your authentic self. The world doesn't need another Tony Robbins. It needs you. Your unique story, your unique voice, and your unique passion are your greatest assets. Embrace them. Becoming a motivational speaker is about so much more than just public speaking. It's about service. It's about using your life experiences to light a path for others. It takes courage, practice, and a whole lot of heart. But the feeling of knowing you've made a positive difference in someone's life is absolutely worth it. So find your message, craft your story, and start sharing it with the world. You have a voice that deserves to be heard. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope these tips have inspired you to take that first step. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this. Drop a comment below and tell me what message you are passionate about sharing. I'd love to hear it. Until next time, keep shining and keep inspiring.